Hello, my honeys. This is Kamara, the Black Dove Oracle. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a subscriber and you have hung around for my little break, thank you so much because I did take a break there. I was moving, as most of you know, and I'm one of those people. I have a Virgo rising. I need to unpack and have everything settled. It's still not to my satisfaction, but it is enough now where I have a new setup for my readings, for my channel. And I hope that you will like it. I'm trying to do some camera changes so that you could see the cards, but also see me, see the avatars. So we're going to see how it all works out. It may kind of do some slight little edits in between there. So again, welcome back, my honeys. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you all even checking in on me. I've had a restful time, although I really feel like we're all going through some huge planetary shifts right now. I don't know if you feel it, but this week has been intense for me. I was wondering, I was like, I was supposed to hang out with some friends this weekend, and I was all like, am I going to be able to do that? Let me know if you've been feeling it, but just huge shifts in the energy. So I have quite a few reading requests coming up. This is another one, their fantasy versus the reality of you. Before we get started, I really wanted to mention a sponsor for this reading, which is Otter Spirit. Let me go to which is Otter Spirit. They contacted me in regards to trying out their bracelets. These are actually beautiful, high quality gemstone bracelets. I got the Cancer Zodiac, which is a combination of Amazonite, I believe opal, and rose quartz. So it's really beautiful, you all. And the prices are really affordable. And when you get them, they come in this really beautiful box. And it's just high quality stuff. And when you make a purchase, they also donate $1 to the Wildlife Otter Fund through Monterey Bay, which is such a memorable, one of my favorite places because they have this beautiful aquarium in Monterey Bay. And so I imagine they're connected somehow with preserving the otter wildlife. So I really like that piece as well. If you all want to check it out, I can give you a discount code for 20% off. So just use Otter Family when you purchase and you'll get a discount on your purchase. So thank you so much, Otter Spirit. These are beautiful and I've been wearing them all the time. The energy is great on this. I think they were supposed to be a combination for increased strength, which I love. So thank you so much. So my honeys, this reading, I'm excited to do it. It's about their fantasy versus the reality of you. Now, it's going to be a general reading if you all want a specific reading tailored just for you. I do have a brand new website. It's the blackdoveoracle.com. And if you want to reach out to me to do a collaboration, I really am going to start to reach out to some of my favorite readers to see if they'll give me a chance. But if you want to reach out to me and do a collaboration, let's do it. blackdovedreamer@gmail.com or any other kind of business opportunities. I'm really open to them. Lastly, you all, if you are feeling the vibe of these readings, would you mind, please, giving me a like before you leave? Maybe even a comment or a subscribe if you like the way that I read and you want to stay connected. So thank you, my honeys, for taking a listen. All right, so we are going to be getting to a reading about their fantasy versus the reality, okay? And we have 4 groups, so we'll have 4 groups. The timestamps will be below if that is how you choose your groups. If you want to go with the avatars, they're here for your pleasure, so feel free to mix them around if you want to. We will be starting with group number 1, and I will show you my hands now. We're going to go to my hands, and yes, let's go. Okay, my honeys, we move this aside. All right, so their fantasy group number 1 versus the reality of you. Interesting. Spirit is saying to choose 3 cards from this deck. Their fantasy first, the beggar in reverse, and their fantasy first, last card, companion. You know, immediately they see you as someone, group number 1, regardless of your gender, someone who would take care of them, someone that would show them the ropes. Spirit is even saying that this person looks to you as someone who could guide them in life. They really value your wisdom. They value your knowledge. You know, some of you may be into astronomy or astrology. You might really be into the stars. For specific, very specific, but some of you might even be into science fiction. For some of you. But this person loves how you, I'm hearing spew out a whole bunch of like knowledge, wisdom regarding the stars. Like, you know, about the Earth's rotations and all the planets' rotations. And maybe you two have even shared some time alone at night, kind of looking into the night skies. You two have had, since we're talking about their fantasy, they might want this with you. They may want to spend time with you. Just, I know it's a weird fantasy, but they imagine themselves kind of just laying on you, sitting on your lap, even for some of you. I don't know why I'm getting that imagery, but I am. That they want to hear your voice. They want you to comfort them. You know, in a way, I was like, oh, sitting on your lap. But I mean, I know that that can sound a little intimate, but I really feel like this person, they love your nature, your kind of compassionate nature. It's even coming up here. It's interesting because let's go to the beggar first, though. It's as if they have this fantasy of you, though, that you actually aren't available for this kind of father energy, to take care of them. In their fantasy, it's almost like their image of you is one of, because the fantasy could just be their image of you, right? But their image of you is someone who has their own needs, needs to have their own needs taken care of. And maybe there's something in their fantasy, group number 1, that says, oh, well, that you would put all your needs aside and take care of them. That you would be a person who would just hopelessly forget about your needs and your desires and take care of them. In their fantasy too, you would be this person that would you know, betray yourself to be in a relationship with them. So there is something about this person, group number 1. I'm going to say it. They know on some level that they may not be, I don't know, it's a weird word used to use, but they may not be qualified in their mind to be with you. They feel like in order to receive this kind of energy and care from you, you would have to give up everything of who you are in their fantasy to do that. You wouldn't care about yourself. Every interaction that you would have with them, you would be like, what do you need, honey? What do you want, dear? And they're imagining and fantasizing about how you would show up for them in this way of being this dotting companion. You would be this person who would put aside all of their needs so that they would be happy in the relationship with you. This could be for a few of you, take it where it resonates, but it could be a past ex partner, because I feel like this ex partner knows that this is a quality group number one that you have. Maybe they've even experienced it from you, but they know that in the relationship, they've seen how you weren't willing to give up all of who you are to be with them. You weren't going to do that. And you most certainly weren't going to just follow them around and do all the pleasing of their needs without some kind of reciprocity. So, I think this is someone, group number one, for most of you, this is someone from your past who kind of fumbled the relationship with you. So let's just go to the reality, because maybe they need a refresher. Maybe this reading will be a refresher if they're cross watching. Yeah, it's probably going to be, you know. Spirit's saying to take all of these cards up, right? Look at that. Father Sky came out again. If you are in Father energy and gender wise, then this is definitely, it doesn't matter actually on the gender. Spirit is saying it's really is your energy here. Some of you have were taking care of everything for this person in the relationship, and it shows. If it was a past relationship, if it isn't a relationship you've been in, the kind of relationship you've been in the past, then this is someone who very much fantasized about having you this way in the relationship, group number one. So, let's start with clarifying the father energy. Although you are quite nurturing and quite wise and willing to teach and really be compassionate and care and hold someone, you are still very much a person who's in a shield maiden energy, meaning you are someone, group number one, that likes to focus on your goals. You make plans. You're not here to just care for someone. You do have life goals. And this was something this person, if it is, I keep getting called back to the past. So if this was a past relationship, this person expected you to kind of give up your life. Maybe, and when I say that, give up your life, meaning this person expected for you to give up your goals, your even your trajectory for success. Maybe for some of you, and this is specific, this person really expected for you to give up your career. Yeah, for some of you, they wanted you to give up their career and care for them. For others of you, this person wanted you to support them. They didn't want to work anymore. The reality is, though, is that you had your own goals. The reality is that you are a warrior, a fighter. Some of you might have even been in the military, and you had a military career and you weren't going to give it up, meaning maybe this person wanted to get married and settle down, and maybe your life was one that was moving around constantly. So there's something there. The reality in terms of you caring for them, without any kind of care for yourself, uh, I think this was something, group number one, that you saw. You saw intuitively. Maybe even before you all really got super deep, you were wondering about this. I think some of you are highly intuitive. You may have peeped in this person, this is someone that I think is looking for more of a codependent situation. I think that you may have had a dream about this. You may have had some other insights about it, group number one. I am even hearing for some of you, and you can confirm in the comments below, but you may have even received some visits from a loved one, like a deceased loved one, like an ancestor, who is saying, watch out for this relationship. It's not one that they were even liking for you. In terms of companionship, the cards keep confirming each other. This is someone who really wanted your father energy. They wanted a parent, not a lover. They wanted a parent, not a husband or a spouse or a partner. That's what they wanted. And, I think for you, group number one, you were kind enough to see that was going to be a situation that you were just never going to be able to give to them. One is this person may have had issues or father issues. They may have had mother issues, but I'm hearing strongly father issues. Like maybe this person grew up without a father, or maybe this person grew up with a father that wasn't quite there because they were committed to other things. Whatever it was, I think this person might have even talked to you about having kind of a fatherless childhood of some sort. But group number one, I think while you may have taken some compassion on them, you were realizing that this is what they were looking for, and this was not something you were going to be able to give them. Let's do some final cards on this. Yeah. I think you figured out in this relationship, it doesn't feel like, if it was a relationship from the past, it doesn't feel like one that lasted a long time. You started to realize the game was rigged, that this person was trying to get in your mind and maybe even gaslight you. Like, no, this is not what I want. I don't want you to take care of me. It just seems like you would take care of me if you love me. That kind of talk where you're like, okay, you don't want me to take care of you, but you're saying I would take care of you if I loved you. That kind of thing. And then also, yeah, this person lived in the past a lot. And I think you saw that, group number one, how they just couldn't let go of the past. And it had nothing to do with you. You were seeing that this person, they lived in their head a lot, in their past traumas a lot. And you were seeing that this was more of you providing mental support than really the support of a partner. This person has found it hard to let you go. For some of you, you even feel their energy a lot, even though you may have broken things off with this person still tries to get in your energy. Hence, they're still in the fantasy. Yeah. Look, is there a second chance? Yeah, this person keeps wondering, is there a second chance with you? If you haven't heard from this person again, you may hear from this person out of the blue soon. Asking for you to take them back, asking for you to reconsider because they've changed, because they've grown. They may have even allude to the fact that they've done their work. But Spirit is saying you probably won't take them back. Spirit is saying you probably, yeah, you probably will not make the effort. I'm just going to say it. They're wanting you to. That's another fantasy of theirs, that you will give them a second chance, that you will let them make the effort. They may even come at you, group number one, as saying, hey, if especially if you're single and they find out, they're going to be like, listen, it's because you and I were meant to be together. You deserve someone to love you, and you don't have to be alone if you take me back. It's going to be a real compelling reason why they want you to give them a second chance, group number one, but I don't think you will. I really don't, because of this card right here. You are highly intuitive. And I think you saw something in this person that just let you know, this isn't my person. This is someone who needs a great deal of care that I'm not able to give. So group number one, this is what I see in terms of their fantasy versus the reality. If you like this reading and resonate with it, could you please give it a thumbs up? And if you like the way that I read, could you please subscribe to the channel? It's your official invitation. And feel free to leave comments below. Maybe the emoji here will be the watch emoji. I don't know. Spirit brought that to my attention. So if you resonated with group number one, put a watch or a clock emoji in the comments. Until next time, my honeys, take care. Hello, group number two. So this is your reading on their fantasy versus the reality of you. And group number two, what I'm going to say is that it's going to be important to understand that their fantasy, it could be wrapped up in what they like or would like from you, or it could even just be how they see you. It's never has to be accurate, though. This is their fantasy. And then we'll definitely go into the reality of you. So, group number two, let's go to your reading. So, group number two, we are going to first shuffle the cards and find out what is their fantasy of you. What is their fantasy of you? First of all, their fantasy. We have the shapeshifter. We have the poet. And we have the lover. Very interesting. Group number two, this is someone who really wish you would change. That is their fantasy, wanting you to change. Now, change could mean change your mind. I think it has to do with how you express yourself, how you let them know that you care, that you love them. This was somebody who really wanted you to change your mind about them and fall in love hopelessly. I'm feeling with the poet and the lover, hopelessly in love with them. So, yeah, you got the shapeshifter here. They wanted you to change your mind about them. They wanted you to kind of just, I have a feeling this person has a lot of fantasies about you, saying, calling them up or emailing them, or even texting them and saying, oh, you know what? I've been wrong this whole time. You are the one for me. You are the one that I love. The only thing, I can only see us together. They fantasize about you wanting to propose that, you both become lovers, and ride off into the sunset. This person has a lot of flowery, when I really mean it, they have a lot of flowery fantasies about you, group number two. They imagine, and this could be, I hate to say it for some of you, this could be like a hard crush, like someone who's been crushing on you for a while, someone who I don't think you give any kind of romantic attention to. That's what I would say, group number two. If you were asking me about the energy here, I would say this is someone that you do not see in this way. Really, like, when I'm not saying even halfway see. I think that you would be like, what? If you knew who this person was, you would be like, wait, what? You might even get the little ick. You might get the ick, because I don't think this is a person that you would ever consider this. And look at this. Again, the reality is, oh, well, this is interesting. The reality is you got shapeshifter twice. The reality is that you would never um, reveal such a thing to them. I'm checking in with Spirit because I want to know, is that true, Spirit? Because we got shapeshifter twice. Wow. Okay, for some of you, Spirit is saying the reality is that you may do this. Hold on. Let me get the rest of these clarifiers. Spirit's like, look at that. The moon. Wait, hold on. Okay. This is like a turn, you all. This is a turn because Spirit had me. I was all like, wait, the fantasy is that you're gonna come running into their arms and confess your love, and you guess what? You know what? Group number 2, if this isn't your reading, just move on, but you might do this. Wait. I think it's because Spirit is saying you don't know this person likes you like this. You don't know that this person, you also have a crush on this person. This might be someone who has a secret crush on you, and they don't realize that you, group number 2, have the same, I'm telling you, the same crush on them. Wait, you two have been blind to each other for a while. You two have do not think the other one has any feelings for you, but guess what? You both are manifesting each other, group number 2. You both are manifesting each other. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh my goodness. This totally turned around, you all, because I was like, wait, hold on. Spirit is saying, let's go with 11 romance. Okay. Okay. Wow. So Spirit is saying, look at that. What? What? Okay. So group number 2, listen. You're going to have to put a big fat red heart in the comments. You all are about ready to have a conversation. I think, hold on. Okay, that was a confirmation sneeze. I haven't sneezed all day. Wait, you all are getting ready to have a heart-to-heart conversation. I don't know how. I wonder how this is going to happen, because I think one of you is either going to have the courage. This person might take up the courage, but there's something here. Now, it's interesting that children came up. I'm asking Spirit right now what that's about. For some of you, this person just realizes that you are the one that they want to start a family with, want to be with. You are their soulmate. Others of you, you both may have children. Maybe children around the same age. This could be a parent of your child's friend, if you have small children. Spirit is saying for some of you, this is the parent of your child. Oh, okay. That's just for a few of you, Spirit is saying. For others of you, this is someone who just imagines a full-on life with you, a family. They think of you truly as their soulmate. They fantasize about it quite often. And from what I'm seeing, group number 2, you fantasize about it too. You really both are on the same wavelength when it comes to this attraction that you both feel. It's amazing, because I do believe, and Spirit is saying, this person is your soulmate, group number 2. So if you had any doubts, any questions about it, this is your reading. If you're attracted to this reading and it resonates, it's your reading. It's the truth. This person, you both are meant to be with each other. You both are going to have some kind of long, yeah, look, Something about both of your awareness of each other's mutual attraction, it's going to blow the lid off of this whole situation. You both may have been crushing on each other for a while, I'm hearing, with not a lot of success. I don't, I got a special recipe here. Somebody might have been like, I really think that you both, but I can't ignore it. We have the magic guardian, and then we have special recipe. I'm going to put it like this because I don't think it's a spell, but I do think that you both heavily, someone in this is manifesting. I think you both are manifesting each other magically. I mean, you both are very powerful people, but I think there's something in the way that you both are like have connected. I don't think it's a spell per se. Spirit is not giving me that energy, but they are saying that you all think about each other so much that you might as well have put a spell on each other. Look at that. I can't deny it, y'all. Y'all saw me pull it. Soul tie. So this is very much someone who you were meant to be with. Group number 2. I love this reading for you. Look, seeing you makes my day. So I would not say that this is definitely for people who know their crush. Like, you see this crush. I don't know how often, but you see this crush. This crush is in your life. This is someone who's equally been crushing on you. What else, Spirit? Will I see you again? For some of you, this could be some distance between you both, but the energy is so strong, it's as if you all are in each other's life. Like, I mean, it can go one or two ways, Spirit is saying. So don't, some of you see this person quite often. Others of you, there might be some space between there. You deserve the best. I think you both wonder, am I the right person for this person? Why is that, Spirit? They've never met anyone like you, meaning you are different, group number 2, than their usual type. And this could also be vice versa. And they wonder sometimes, am I the one that's going to be the right person for you? This could be a difference in culture, a difference in race, a difference in religion, a difference even in kind of social standing or social life. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit's like, no, that's it. You both are going to have this conversation. And guess what? Soul tie. The soul tie will be realized. Maybe for this reading, whoever's watching this reading, you now have the green light. Spirit is saying the green light is there. Time to go blow this up out the water and make it happen, because truly this person is your soulmate, group number 2. So happy for you. Put a big fat red heart in the comments. Please give it a thumbs up if it resonates. And if you like the way that I read, please consider subscribing to this brand new channel. I'm trying to grow it, you all, and I would love your support. Until next time, my honeys, take care. Hello, group number 3. How are you? Welcome to your reading, their fantasy versus the reality of you. Group 1 and 2, that was off the hook. Okay, so I can't rate group number 3 for your reading. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to your reading. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're starting off with their fantasy. In group number 3, what is their fantasy about you? I've been choosing 3 cards because Spirit is saying it's in the 3s. And they're all upright, because we'll go back and forth with that. And their fantasy about you. Ooh. Okay. So, group number 3, their fantasy about you, group number 3, is again, they think of you as someone who's going to lead them into some kind of it's interesting. Spirit is saying here, and I don't know how it fits just yet, but this person fantasizes about you pulling them into a new life, pulling them into a life that they've always desired to live. But for some reason, they're afraid to do it on their own. They're afraid of all the unknowns. So they're looking to you as this leader, as this person who's going to lead them into this life that they've always wanted to live. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. They've always wanted to do this thing. And I think it's something you're already doing, group number 3. You are already a leader in this particular field. This is interesting. I'm not entirely sure this is going to be a love reading, if you were looking for that. This is someone who's looking to you to bring them into the life you're already living. Very interesting. This person sees you as someone who's a kind leader who will guide them into this life that they've always wanted for themselves. Maybe because you're rich, maybe because you have some kind of positionality, group number 3, but this is someone who wants to ride your coattails. That's what they fantasize about. But let's go to the reality. Let's go to the reality. What's the actual reality of you? Earth Guardian, Winter, Mother Earth. Wow. I can see why group number 3, they would think this about you, because it was even showing up here in the King card that you're very benevolent leader. You're also an Earth Angel. They have witnessed you take care of other people. They have witnessed you, group number 3, help people achieve their wildest dreams. I don't know who you are, group number 3. You're very generous with your energy. You're very rooted and grounded, and people rely on you. They've seen you help people, maybe in some of the most precarious ways. The reality is, though, you will take care of your needs, though. It's not a random way in which you give, group number 3. You're not a random giver. It's interesting because the wolf comes up, because the wolf is part of a clan, right? And the clan of the wolf, these are people who are highly, I say people, but energies. You have a clan of people. You have a certain energy that you give to. It's because these people are part of your soul tribe. And this person has witnessed you give, group number 3, to your soul tribe. I don't think they realize what you're looking for when you're giving. I'm not saying that you don't give just in general. I think you are very generous, but opportunities go to your soul tribe. They go to your soul tribe. And what's interesting here too, group number 3, is that you're very loving and kind. Well, this is regardless of gender, the King energy, because you can be any gender and be this fantastic leader. But group number 3, the reality is that you would do much of what you do for most people, for anyone. The reality is that while you may give specific opportunities to your soul tribe, the reality is that you treat everybody with a kindness that you just believe, as an earth angel. You believe everybody deserves respect. Everybody deserves to live in this world without suffering. and they sense that on you. Um, I don't get that this person is coming from a, how do we want to say, selfish place, or uh, they are coming from a place where they're not empowered to do this thing for themselves. And I think you might see that. You might see that, group number 3. Spirit is saying this is probably not a, in most cases, this may not be a romantic reading, but the cards I have are on relationships. So let's see. Yeah. I really do think that they want for you to keep an open mind about who they are, and they really are hoping that you would give them an opportunity to prove themselves. I'm not going to read these cards romantically. Yeah, they want the opportunity for you all to get to know each other. This is going to be someone who is going to try really hard to be in your energy. They want you to get to know them. They want you to give them a chance. Yeah, if it is romantic, it is quite unrequited, meaning you're not thinking of this person in that way, group number 3. You're not. And if they're trying to make it so that it turns into something romantic, I think you would shut it down. That's what I'm seeing. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit is saying here, group number 3, that yeah, they are hoping that they could turn this into a romantic situation. I think that is how they are seeing their way in to you. But your ancestors, I'm going to say this, group number 3, your ancestors are blocking this. Even if you were slightly attracted to this person, or even if you kind of uh, gave this person a little in somewhere, your ancestors are blocking it. Yeah, there is something about being in a relationship with this person that will not have it will have a butterfly effect, but it's going to have one that is negative. Your ancestors are warning you, group number 3, that even if you gave this person a chance, maybe there's some slight attraction there. This person, your ancestors in spirit keeps pointing out, they're not willing to do things themselves. They want to ride your energy, which is different from feeling inspired by it. That is what I'm getting. This person's going to try hard, though. You're going to see this. They're going to try really hard to be in your life. I want to man up and honor you. Yeah, for some of you, if this is a male identified person, they're coming towards you because they see you as an opportunity. And they are going to try to play themselves up as someone who is, fitting of your company. Group number 3. Yeah, I think you may have already kind of, maybe just told this person you weren't that interested, but this person is really going to be persistent. I am seeing that energy of persistence. They are going to want to make it seem as if you both could work this out. Yeah, they want to talk it over. This is someone who's going to be very persistent. That other card just said that I knew it all along, meaning that's kind of the story that they're going to tell, is that they feel like you both are meant for each other. They feel like you're not, all you've got to do is see it. You know, group number 3, all you've got to do is see it, and it's the perfect situation. But you know, your ancestors are saying, and it's really pointing out here, this person is trying to gamble to see if you will take them into your fold. And you know, being that person you are, eh, from the outside it looks like a highly likelihood, but really I think that they misunderstand how you actually give, because there's something about your soul tribe and how you look out for your soul tribe. Okay, group number 3, if this resonated with you at all, could you please give it a thumbs up? If you like the way that I read, could you please consider subscribing to this channel? Group number 3, if you want to use an emoji, can you put a crown in the put a crown in the comments if this resonated with you, because you definitely are a leader, and that is what has attracted this person to you. Okay, my honeys, until the next time. Take care. Hello, group number 4. So this is your reading on their fantasy versus the reality of you. The last 3 groups, very, very cool messages. Let's see what's going to happen for you. Okay, group number 4, let's go to your reading. Okay, group number 4, we're going to start with their fantasy. Their fantasy of you. Spirit is saying these 2 cards. Networker, child, nature. And Spirit is saying priest. Very interesting. So their fantasy of you is that, again, with all of these groups, there's this underlying theme of all of the collective being able to take care of something, help someone out. I think this person, for you, group number 4, Spirit is saying, this person wants your help with something spiritual. Very interesting. They have a fantasy that you can connect them with some kind of spiritual energy. A spiritual energy that they want you to connect them to their guides. This is very interesting. They're animal guides. They have a fantasy about you connecting them to an animal guide. Okay, this is so specific. I don't know if it's for everyone who picked this group, but group number 4, do you have an ability to communicate with animals? Deceased animals, I'm hearing. This is so specific, but please put it in the comments if it's true. They want you to connect with them with a past loved pet, I'm hearing. This is very interesting. I told you, this entire reading is very interesting. They have a fantasy about that. They have a fantasy of you being able to connect them. If it isn't with an animal spirit, it's definitely with the spirit of a beloved one. Maybe some of you in this group are mediums, psychic mediums. This might be my tarot group, my fellow psychics. Wow. Someone has a fantasy about you connecting them to some passed on loved one. Wow. The reality is that you could do this for them, group number 4. The reality is that you can do this for them. There's something about you where the particular abilities you have, group number 4, you are able to exchange energies in the spirit world. Some of you are very powerful psychics and mediums. You are able, with your energy, to tap into the network of the spirit world. And some of you have a long line connection to druids. meaning your powers are very ancient. You may have druid in your bloodline, or you have a druid as a guide for yourself, which allows you to connect as a medium in the world. You may, for some people, because I know mediumship comes through differently for a lot of people, including myself, you may work with an intermediary, such as one that looks like this druid, when you receive messages, group number 4. This is very specific. So if you are not a psychic, a medium, or a tarot reader, if you're not into the occult realm, this may not be your reading, because you are a person who is highly connected. You may be a green witch, you may be into Wicca, you may be into some kind of nature based uh, uh, spiritual practice. Yeah, you have this ability, group number 4, and they fantasize or hope or daydream that you would be able to connect them to someone that they've lost, loved, maybe even in childhood, I'm hearing. I should have brought out a regular deck, but what I am doing is I'm just using these love relationship decks. Even if this is not about a love relationship, I'm using it to kind of tell me a little bit more about the situation. Yeah, for them, they feel like, I think this person has been looking for a particular spiritualist to help them with this contact. I'm going to say, if it's not a spirit of a lost pet, it is of someone they lost in childhood. They have been looking and they found you, group number 4. Yeah. Oh, wow. For some people, some situations in group number 4, they want you to they want to have you help them make contact with an ex that may have passed away, someone that they have some unfinished business with. This is very specific, but that's what I'm going with. For others of you, yes, this was somebody they had unrequited love with. So, take it where it resonates, but this person is reaching out to you, group number 4, because one, they believe you are the person who can assist them. They really have a strong sense that you have some kind of ability that will allow them to help resolve any issues of the past. For someone, this is someone that they either knew in childhood, or this is someone they had a child with. Okay, take it where it resonates. Yeah, this is someone they had a very passionate relationship with, but they were an ex when this person passed on. Very interesting. Yeah. You're going to find when you talk to this person, group number 4, they've been seeing this person in their dreams. They've been having intimate encounters with this person in their dreams, and this person has passed on. So they are going to come to you because, yeah, look at this, deadly words. I'm telling you, group number 4, someone is going to reach out to you. They want you to help them contact someone who's crossed over. This is such a specific reading, but take it where it resonates. If it does resonate, please put, I know this is going to sound a little, but please put a coffin in the comments. If you put a coffin in the comments, I will know this is you, because you are going to be, someone wants to reach out to you. They want you to make this connection. I don't know why Spirit is saying it might be someone in your family. Very interesting, but it doesn't have to be. It could be someone else that's totally random, like a stranger, group number 4, but they see you as this powerful empress, powerful priest who has the ability to connect and has networks in the spirit world, for real. And they see you as someone who's going to be able to help them. They want to resolve the past with this person. And the only way they see that they could do that is by having some kind of mediumship happen. So group number 4, wow. I didn't expect this to go that way. If you resonate, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the way that I read, could you please consider subscribing to this channel? If this is where we part group number 4, please leave a comment, a coffin in the comments, because wow, you're very powerful. And we will all connect again on another reading, my honeys. Take care.